back, and I was talking about Rotary Club, and we started with Rotary International, that's a global network of community volunteers focused on humanitarian service and promoting peace. And today, I want to welcome a very important personality right here in the studios of Equate 9.7 FM, the president of Rotary Club of Omole Golden, by the name Rotarian Adekunmilola Toluwashi Adio-Moses. Welcome to the studios of Equate 9.7 FM, sir.
Thank you very much. It's so lovely to be here.
Yes, it's good to have you.
Thank you.
Yes, would you want to talk about, Rotary Club and, of course, what are you doing for Lagos and you being the president of the Omole Golden? Let's talk about, the achievements so far.
Well, thank you very much. This is a lovely opportunity to get to speak to your teaming listeners about Rotary,
All
the life of Rotary, what Rotary stands for. Rotary is a way of life, really. It's just about you being able to live above and beyond your ordinary, normal, permit me to say, selfish life. To be able to take some time to look around you and see what you can do to make your environment better, to make your society better, to make the next person beside you better off than where they are. So it's really about your mindset and how you view life and how you what is value to you, And I also need to mention that when it comes to administration, when it comes to structure, when it comes to organization, Rotary ranks amongst in fact, it ranks amongst the top 2, top 3 in the whole world in terms of even the ratings. I think it's the AAA ratings on type of structure that is in place, the type of organization that runs the business of Rotary. So it's a way of life that I have been involved in, since secondary school, when I was president of the Interact Club way back in Government College, Ibadan, and I just found out that it makes life easier, not to worry so much about the rat race, as it were, and to take time to enjoy the journey, and along that journey have memorable times as you help others along that journey, and it's been a profitable experience. So this year that I became president, the Rotary year starts July 1st of every year. So just a few weeks ago, the new Rotary year started, and the theme for the year is Unite for Good.
Unite for Good.
Unite for Good. Now, this theme encourages Rotary members to work together to address global challenges and promote positive change in their communities. Now, it emphasizes the power of human connection and collaboration to achieve a brighter future. I mean, Rotary is so organized to make sure that whatever they do, the impact is definite and intentional. So the key aspects for this Rotary year is unity, action, global impact, collaboration. Those are the key aspects for this Rotary year. And if I take them one after the other very, very quickly. Unity. You see, because we are talking Rotary, you can actually relate everything that it has to do with the world that we live in.
Right.
I mean, our country the world, the region, the country, our state. There's nothing more important than being united.
Seriously, because something caught my eye. Rotary is known for their commitment to positive change, and this is big and impactful projects within the community and beyond. But this is really remarkable. And now, with some of you talked about the theme and looking at some of the projects you've highlighted so far, and let's look at the focus. Just the way you're highlighting some of them. What's the real focus of the Rotary Club of Omole Golden?
I mean, Rotary itself has seven areas of focus, um, and those areas of focus guide what we do as Rotarians. So, if you are going to do any project or any type of assistance in the community, you really you plan for it to fall under one of those areas of focus, because Rotary has done the spade work to realize that those areas of focus at that particular point in time are the most needed areas for impact around the world. You know. Now, I, I mean, so that focus helps us to guides us on the type of projects that we're supposed to implement, and um, that way we're able to reach people at their exactly at those points of needs. Let me just mention a few. For example, this month is the maternal and child health month. Okay, and our plan in our club is to try and do a project every single week that we meet, because really
How often do you
we
meet
meet
in a week?
once a week.
Once in a week.
And we meet every Fridays. Our club is a breakfast club. We meet at Excellence Hotel at Oba, Omole Golden, the Rotary Club of Omole Golden, and we I mean, it's just two weeks into the year. We've already done two projects. We started first with giving out maternal kits to expectant mothers at the Fakoja General Hospital. You know, um, and that was a mind-blowing experience. Looking at looking at those expectant mothers and seeing the joy in their eyes, and and they come to you and they want you to dance with them and hold their hands and celebrate, that expectancy with them.
Yeah, but how do you come about projects like that, like giving out handouts to expectant mothers? Is it a collective decision, or is something you think about? Because I know those are pressing wants, pressing needs of the community that you actually picked, and just how do you do it? Just
Okay, so Rotary has a very, very well organized repository of of information, and you learn from each other across the globe as Rotarians. So people's ideas on projects and so on over the years are shared, and so we learn from each other about how somebody has thought of a new idea, and how that idea has received one impact or the other, and that information is shared across the globe. Rotary International, if you go on the website, you would be amazed at the amount of information that you can get just browsing through Rotary International. And then being a member again gives you even further in depth, into a lot of data and analysis and so on and so forth. So the point is, we learn, we share, and we impact, and then we tell the story. Rotary is very big on telling your story, because as you tell that story, others learn from your story, that okay, I can do that too. Wherever I am, I can also make that kind of impact wherever I am. So it's a continuous learning process.
Gentlemen, we have been talking to the president of the Rotary Club of Nigeria, Molly Golden, by the name Rotarian Adekunmilola Adio-Moses. And of course, for those who know Rotary very well, while in secondary school, I was actually I was in this what was this club? Interact Club.
Correct.
Yes, I can remember. All right, so the Rotary Club of Omole Golden, part of Rotary District 9111, is a vibrant community organization focused on service above self. I like that, and I need to stress that service above self. And they are known for the commitment to positive change and impactful projects within their community and beyond. And the club recently underwent a leadership transition with Rotarian Adekunmilola Adio-Moses, right here in the studios of Equation 9.7 FM, taking over as president from Rotarian Babajide Victor Ogunleye.
Correct.
Oh yes, and under the theme "Unite for Good," and you need to know this, ladies and gentlemen. If you listen wherever you are, according to the club's Instagram page, the club actively engages in various initiatives, including supporting youth development through programs like RYLA, that's donating to schools. Well, let's look at schools. And now we're focusing on education. How many schools have you been able to impact since you became president?
Okay. When I became president, because it's been a continuous thing.
Okay.
So we have schools that we adopt. Rotary encourages us to adopt schools.
Okay.
So adopt means to identify certain schools and to have continuous development plans for and with those schools, year in, year out. Various tenures of other presidents will continue to do things with those schools, so that the impact is maintained, is sustained, and made permanent.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the idea behind that. We also, of course, try to do the same with hospitals too. So if there's a hospital near your area of interest, you continue to look at the things that they need in that hospital and continue to try to meet the needs as best as you can.
Okay. All right, so let's go on a broader level this time. From your, I think this is part of the information on the website. You go as far as donating outside Nigeria. This is laudable. And now let's look at the key activities and focus areas. We've talked about youth development, community development, global impact. That is the global club, the Rotary Club of Omole Golden extends its reach beyond Nigeria, as demonstrated by the donation of diapers to Nigerian Society of Calgary, Canada.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You see, that's the beauty of Rotary. It's a global organization, and we know that the world is a global village now. There are things that are happening in the corners of some remote location in Kazakhstan that you can read about and learn about on your internet.
Okay.
So we happened to have our international convention. That's an annual event. This year's the last convention was held in Calgary, in Canada, and it was a good opportunity once again, that wherever you are, you can lend a helping hand. And so we were there. Our club members were there, about 35 of us, and then it was, also thoughts about that. Look, there are people here who are also in need, and our president, of course, was able to swing into action and put that into a project plan, and we're able to deliver it before we left Canada. And we've gotten good feedback from that place, that we've touched lives of people. So that's the beauty of a Rotary, that wherever you are, you can make a difference, no matter how small.
Okay. Well, you talked about a building that Rotary actually constructed in one of the hospitals in Lagos. Can you brief us on that?
Oh, sure. So we're very proud to talk about that. Was one of our flagship projects that was done a few years back. That was the neonatal center that was built in Ifakojai General Hospital. And the story behind it is a very touching story. A member of our club, who was a doctor in that hospital, came to the meeting one morning. Our club is a breakfast club. So came to the meeting one morning looking very sad. I wonder what is the problem? This bright, lovely guy. Look, there were two women who had twins. Had each of them had sets of twins overnight, and because of available, for them, that the children died one after the other over the night. So it was a terrible night for her, and it's that information hit us like, you know, it hit us so hard. Why on earth would a child have to die because of something as little as an incubator? And we asked, how much is an incubator? We said less than 500,000 naira. Oh my goodness. And then members of our club decided, okay, I will buy one. Those who couldn't afford one teamed up together, 2, 3, 4 people decided they would buy one together, and so on and so forth. Then by the following week, our Rotary sense kicked in and said, why are we doing things, haphazardly, why don't you just do a proper project? And that was it, and we 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 sat down, we put the project plan together, we got partners from abroad to do a global grant, and the global grant the plan is, the club in Nigeria puts in place the structure, and then your support, your global support helps with the equipment. So that's the partnership,
Okay.
and to do that kind of partnership, you have to put in a lot of details. You have to be transparent. There's a lot of accountability involved, and we're able to pull it through. And today you go to Fakojai and there's this beautiful building put together by us, among the Golden Club members, that it now houses all the babies that they can have. People bring in babies from outside outside the state just to use that space. Now we have more than enough facilities there. It's the antenatal facility, and we have more than enough equipment, more than state-of-the-art equipment, for babies. So, just that little act, has gone such a long way to help save many thousands of lives since that incident happened. And that is Rotary Club for you. That is Omole Golden Rotary Club for you.
I'll ask a quick question because time is really not on our side. What does it take to be a Rotarian?
And you mentioned that you were in Interact while you were, in secondary school. So I can assure you that you and I will be having a discussion immediately after this this time, because you are definitely Rotary material. What does it take to be a Rotarian? To have the heart, and then to have the means. Now, both those two things, are you can actually quantify it. It's you are able to determine within yourself how much heart do you have and how much means do you have. But what is important is that you have enough heart to think about the other person beyond yourself, and you have enough means to be able to give to the next person beside you. and you and I know that is relative. Some people have so much and still feel like they don't have enough, and some people have so little and they're still able to give. So it has a lot to do with you as a person, how contented you are as a person, how what kind of background you've grown as a as a human being. And but what's important is that with the theme for the year, we are trying to reach out to all sorts of people in all sorts of places, because once we're able to reach out and get a willing member or a willing participant from that group of people, you found somebody that can reach out to the other people in that group. So, for example, if normally in the past you won't have bothered um, to get a member from a community where you know people are doing drugs, for example, you if you are able to get a convert from that space, that person, him or herself, becomes an agent that can go back to that space to help those who are still in that space, help them out, because he understands what it means to be in that hole. So you can't close your eyes to any group of people anymore. You have to be able to reach out.
Right. Well, talking about reaching out, time zone aside, like I said earlier, I think we want to wish you all the very best in your leadership role. I was the president, Rotary Club of Molly Golden. I've been talking to Rotarian Adekunmilola to Adio-Moses. So, what's your parting shot for everyone listening at the moment?
Installation.
Well, the parting shot is that in 2 days, on Friday, in 2 days time, this Friday, 18th July 2025, would be the installation ceremony of my tenure that started July 1st. We'll be having the investiture ceremony of the 22nd president of the Rotary Club of Omale Building, and we are inviting all well-meaning Nigerians to support us and to continue to give their best towards Rotary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very